Yes, guys, what's going on? So, Adrian the Problem Broner, Mikey Garcia. It's going to be an interesting fight, this. I'm telling you, most people, yeah, are writing off Adrien Broner. Personally, I'm not writing him off. Now, I'm hoping to do an interview with Mikey Garcia at some point. I'm just trying to make a few things work with the channel. Not necessarily just the YouTube platform, but everything in general. And it's proven to be quite difficult, so that's why I'm a little bit off. But I promise you, I really am working hard with the channel right now. But when I heard about this fight, I heard it as a rumor and then it got made official. I was like, wow, it's actually going on. So for me, I think that Adrian Broner's got a better chance than what people are giving him. I am favouring Mikey to win the fight. I think he's more disciplined. He's the better boxer. All around the block, he's better. But I give it to Adrian Broner in that he's got some serious size advantage. And if you look at Adrian Broner's track record against fighters who are smaller than him, he does very well. Because Adrian Broner is a type of fighter, he hasn't got a brilliant defense, okay? He's got an okay defense, but he has a very good offense. And the thing is this, when he's facing a guy bigger than him, he struggles because he doesn't have that defense to back him up. He doesn't have the shoulder roll like Mayweather. He doesn't have the footwork like Mayweather. He doesn't have the pullback like Mayweather. And he thinks he's Mayweather, but he's not Mayweather. And then he struggles, and then he gets his ass whooped by a bigger fighter. But when he's in there against someone smaller, he can get away with little things. He can get away with punches coming at him, and then he hits them back. And they can't take his power, but he can kind of take theirs. So if you look at Adrien Broner, his flat-footed style, his coming forward aggressive style with the shoulder roll, it is very effective against smaller guys. Now, the question is it going to work against Mikey? I don't think it's gonna, and I think that what's gonna happen is essentially Mikey's gonna have superior footwork to him, and I think the footwork will show in the fight, the angles will show in the fight, and Adrien Broner's gaps in his boxing will show in the fight. But I mean, as the fight goes on, if Mikey doesn't snap Adrien Broner's jaw off and get him out of there early, if it goes to the mid to later rounds, I mean, we are gonna see the best Adrien Broner, no doubt about it. And my thing's this, like everybody's saying that, with AB, he's just not, he's not cut from, people say that he's not cut from the cloth in terms of work ethic as, someone like Floyd Mayweather, okay, as an example, the most hardest worker in boxing. But the thing is this, I think that Adrien Broner does work very hard. I just think he falls short. And I think that his lack of discipline outside of training camp makes him fall short. I think if Adrien Broner was disciplined outside of his training camps and inside his training camps, he'd be a good fighter. But still don't think he'd be much better than what he is. That's my honest opinion. I just think he has fundamental gaps in his game. I think that Adrien Broner, and I picked Marcus Maidana to beat Adrien Broner if you cast your minds back, because I used to see how Adrien Broner used to get hit, and I saw the improvements that Marcus Maidana made, and I picked Maidana to beat Broner, which was, at the time, if you guys remember, Broner was a heavy, heavy favourite. He was undefeated. He was being talked about to take over boxing. Personally, I thought he was good, but I really thought Maidana was better. I really did. And then I went on to pick Floyd Mayweather to beat Marcus Maidana. Because they're different fighters and people don't see it that Mayweather and Broner are significantly different. Because if you take away the shoulder roll, what similarities do Mayweather and Broner have? Mayweather's on the back foot. He's a better boxer. He uses his pullback counter punches. His defense is his shoulder roll, but it's also his footwork. He's a masterful controller of that ring. Broner doesn't do that. He just stays in the pocket, swings, he punches, he's got good combinations, and when he lets his hands go, Broner is very dangerous. And I think he's physically quite strong as Adrien Broner, but he's short and he's small. He's not a full, big welterweight. So he is a 140-pounder as Adrien Broner, and that's the best he will ever be. I mean, yeah, he's won a 147 title against Paulie Malignaggi, where I thought Paulie won the fight. But okay, given most people think that Adrien Broner won, and the judges scored it for Adrien, so I'm riding with that. Personally, I scored it for Paulie. I thought Paulie landed the better body shots, and I thought Paulie won that fight. But yeah, for me, I still think that Adrien Broner's got a good shot in this fight, because if he clips Mikey Garcia hard enough, I mean, this boy dropped Sean Porter, given he was a little bit weight drained, but Broner still dropped him. And who's dropped Porter since? I mean, Kell Brook hasn't. Keith Thurman hasn't. So you've got to give it to Adrien Broner that he's got some pop in his punches. And if he lands on Mikey and he comes in game, I'm very interested to see if Mikey can take it, because if you're talking about knocking down Sean Porter where Keith Thurman and Kell Brook can't, there's some big boys, and if they can't do it, I mean, and Adrien Broner did it, so Adrien Broner must have some significant crack in his punches. And this Mikey Garcia is coming from a very low weight class. I mean, he's coming from 130s. Okay, Adrien Broner's been there, done that, and he's a big lad, and he can really crack an AB. For 140, he's a big boy, as Adrien Broner. He's gonna rehydrate. But essentially, on the offset, I am gonna say this, right? I think Mikey's boxing skills gonna turn up, and I think he's gonna do a number on Adrien Broner. But I'm just telling you, don't write AB off. That's all I'm saying. Leave your comments in the section below. Make sure you subscribe to Be Real TV. Let me know what you guys think of this fight. Please make sure you tune into the Adrien Ward and Sergey Kovalev video coverage that I'm doing, because I'm doing a lot of videos on it and it's not getting many views. I don't know why nobody on this channel is interested in Sergey Kovalev and Adrien Ward. It's got the least amount of views out of all my videos for some reason. I really don't understand why that is, but it is what it is, because I'm putting a load of effort in it and I want you guys to watch it. So make sure you check out the Sergey Kovalev 5 Keys to Victory and let me know what you think about this fight. I give AB a good shot. I think he's being written off too much, but I'm still favouring Mikey. Mikey's the man. I'm hoping to do an interview with him soon. So yeah, comments in the section below. Subscribe as always. Be Real TV. Mikey Garcia. Adrien the Problem Broner. Adrien the Problem Broner. Mikey Garcia. And also, just a quick shout out to Billy Dib. Billy's going to be fighting on the undercard of this fight. He's a really good friend of mine, a good brother, and I've got all the love for him in the world, and nothing but time for Billy Dib. And Billy Dib is a former champion, former world champion with the IBF. He's number 4 ranked in the world now. He's trying to capture another world title. So I'm really looking forward to Billy Dib. I mean, he could make a big comeback and really make some noise in boxing. And he's teamed up with Robert Garcia as well. So make sure you check that undercard fight out in a bit, guys.